Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Democracy 3 Africa, playing as Zambia. We have completed 3 years in office so far. We're going into our 4th year now. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it, this is not going well. At all, actually. So, I don't know what it is now, but, well, let's just check real quick. How much vote do we have? Oh, great, religious plot, of course, why not? 1%. Okay, it actually has gone up. Well, that's something at least. It used to be 0%, and has been 0% for a very long time. And we have 0 members in the Super Serial Party. No one else is Super Serial. They are all slaves to Man Bear Pig. That's what's going on right now. No, the problem is, we have done a lot for the country, okay? We've reduced unemployment, we've reduced crime, we've done a lot to reduce poverty, we've improved our education, we're trying to improve our health and the GDP. They're a little stubborn, but we are doing the darndest we can. Here's the thing about Democracy 3, it doesn't matter how much you improve your country if you have upset all of the voters. And right now, we still have 94% of the population is religious, and 84% of the population is conservative. It was 100 and 100. And those people are not only trying to kill me, but they are also really upset and not voting for me. So we've got a bit of a problem on that front. And the other problem that I see is we do not have very happy liberals, ethnic minorities, or women, or patriots, or capitalists. They're all kind of meh, and liberals are actively unhappy with me. The problem is, those are the 5 voter demographics that are most important for my cabinet. Now, in order to try and make the liberals happy, I have drifted more and more towards proper democracy instead of being more of a dictator, which means I am relying very heavily upon this council, who, by the way, suck at their jobs and are actively getting worse because these 5 groups aren't happy with me. So, that means that we are going to be getting less and less political capital every single turn, with a country that is still primarily conservative and religious. Do you see the problem with taking a country and then saying, oh, you're mostly religious and conservative? Well, I'm going to turn you into a bunch of liberals. You see the problem with going against the people like that? Sometimes it kind of backfires. Now, I think I see a path to victory here. All right, it's really bad. Most people would probably lose horribly here. I see a path to victory, but it's going to require being very frugal with my political capital. I can't just do a bunch of frivolous little programs, okay? I have to be very specific about how I do it and in what order, okay? To that extent, we have 33 political capital now. The most important thing to make women and liberals happy with me right now is going to be the gender inequality, which, by the way, is completely maxed out. Why? Because we're a conservative and religious nation. Yeah, because in Democracy 3, it turns out you can't possibly be a traditionalist or religious and still believe that somehow women deserve, respectful treatment. No. In this game, if you're a religious nation, then women are treated like crap. So, I need to deal with that. And unfortunately, every solution is going to be very expensive, and unfortunately, I'm generating less and less political capital. So what I'm going to do, to start us off, is I am going to go to welfare and pass gender representation measures. It's going to cost me 30 capital. It's the only thing I can even do this turn. But it will not only increase our democracy, which makes liberals and, such happy, but it also will make women happy, liberals happy, and significantly reduce gender inequality. Not enough to deal with the fact that we're all religious and conservative, but those are going to start going down on their own as we continue to get more liberals and stuff from social justice foundations and stuff, which I actually don't think we've passed yet, and we probably should. But yeah, we're going to have to take a very, very specific path going forward, and I know it's going to be very serious and a little less frivolous, and I've kind of goofed around here in the last couple videos because I'm not accustomed to having it this close in Democracy 3. I've never done this poorly. And I told you Zambia was tough. I think a big part of the problem is that our cabinet absolutely sucks. This is a horrible cabinet. All right? At the end of the day, even though they all kind of sort of fit with the groups that I'm going to make happy, it's just not enough because we chose the ones that are the least popular. If I had chosen to go for the conservative and religious path to victory instead of going for a liberal capitalist thing, if I had stuck with conservative, this would be easy. The country would not be doing super well, gender inequality would still be terrible, but we'd be okay. And I wouldn't be afraid of the liberals because there would be no liberals. Right? Right. So, I made things deliberately hard on myself, and now it's coming back to bite me a little bit stronger than I think I was prepared for. But again, as long as we don't get assassinated, and they're trying, I think we can possibly beat this. Now, thank God we finally got the Std Education Program. About dang time. So we're going to start the program. This will upset the conservatives and the religious. I'm aware of this. However, this will help us to get rid of HIV and AIDS a lot faster, and we really do want that to be cured because that is a huge hindrance to our health. We also have 2% of the vote now, so it's going up. Barely, but it is. This is not good. This is really not good. I mean, look at... Oh, my God, look at the terrorists. Look at them all. So many terrorists! Oh, God. I have terrible security, so it's a bit of a crapshoot as to whether or not I'm going to survive. In fact, I think in between turns here, I'm going to do a little quick save just to kind of give myself a chance to survive. Because I know that you guys hate save spam, but realistically, I don't want to die, and I don't want to have to re-record this video. So I probably will do that. Now, that said, right now we have 30 political capital. What am I going to do with this one? Well, here's the thing. Even though I am doing everything I can to increase liberal membership and happiness and so on, the fact of the matter remains that conservatives, and especially the religious, are going to be very prevalent in the next election. It is inevitable. So what I can do then is ban prostitution. Prostitution here, you'll see, is actually making religious and conservatives extremely unhappy. Minus 32% for the religious. I don't care that it's increasing our GDP. I don't care that it's making liberals slightly happy. Bunch of libertarian nut jobs. Parents don't like it, religious don't like it, conservatives don't like it. Now that said, it is reducing our HIV and AIDS. And I believe that the rationale behind that is by legalizing and heavily regulating prostitution, we can ensure that women get tested for STDs all the time, basically, and make sure that it doesn't spread. That's the rationale behind it. It's less of a black market, back alley kind of shady business. It's more legal, more in the light, and therefore safer. At least that's the idea behind it. Even though it's completely immoral, objectifies women to the highest degree, and really upsets the two only voter demographics that matter. In fact, to be honest, I'm actually kind of shocked that by picking up Zambia, we started with legalized prostitution. I am shocked by that. Man, if we had been going for a religious and a conservative playthrough in this particular game, this has to be one of the first things you get rid of. Absolutely. Like, that's huge. That's a massive hindrance. We're gonna get rid of it. And I know that that's gonna upset the liberals, and it's not a very libertarian-y thing to do. Meh. I don't want to die. Okay? So that means appeasing the religious, so that they're less likely to join terrorist organizations. Now, we've only got 5 political capital left, and I have something in particular I want to spend it on, and this is not it. There's nothing in particular right now I can do. I need more points. That said, well, let me think. I can do probably, let me check. Can I do social justice? I can. Okay, let's do social justice foundation. That will increase our liberalism membership. The sooner we get this working before the election, the better. All right, now we're going to move on to the next turn. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Oh, okay. Religious plot. I haven't done a quick save yet. No save spam. I'm really scared. We have 7% of the vote now. It's getting better. It's getting better, okay? GM food proposal. We're going to allow for the genetically modified crops. I think that'll be okay. The environmentalists will be unhappy, but they're already very unhappy. We might as well improve our relations with capitalists. So yeah, religious, okay. Now here's the thing. I probably would be better off, honestly, okay. Had we not gotten the Std Education Program, I actually probably would have more like 11% of the vote right now instead. I'm actually kind of wondering if this is going to hurt me more than anything else. I didn't think about that. What if the Std Education Program, because it upsets the religious so much, actually costs me the election right now? I don't know yet. That said, it is about to go away at least. So, that's something. As far as what I want to do for this turn, though, we have 26 points remaining. In particular, I think that I wanted to make the liberals happy by reducing the armed police, because this is a huge driver against them, minus 28.5%. And we're not especially worried about crime right now. Crime or violent crime, we're doing really well. So now that crime is completely under control and we've cracked down on it, our police do not need submachine guns anymore. That's just complete and total overkill. We're going to reduce this as much as we can. So now we have a SWAT team, basically. We're going down from every police officer having an MP5 to a SWAT team that can protect against, you know, really extreme situations. Liberals would be a lot happier. We're talking about a 23% swing in our favor, which is going to be very good for us. We also have 7 political capital left, and for this, I want to invest in our science funding. Wow, it's actually worse than I thought it was. I figured it'd be low, but I didn't realize it'd be at the minimum. Wow, okay. Yeah, max this out. Particle accelerator, I mean, really, we're just investing as much government money in science as possible. Technology goes up, energy efficiency goes up, GDP goes up, and HIV and AIDS and malaria and technology backwater go way down over time. So this is going to be pretty good for us in the long haul. It's also a good way to spend a lot of our money to try and improve the GDP and make money later. So this is a good investment while we still have a pretty big surplus. Not bad, not bad. I'm going to do a quick save now because I'm just too scared. Pardon me. Okay. If it offends you guys, too bad, but I'm really scared that I'm going to have to die and re-record this episode, and that would make me very sad. Alright. Nothing else I can do right now. Next turn. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, it was a failed assassination attempt. I knew they were going to try! I knew they were going to try! Okay. Them religious people, man. Can't trust them. Can't trust them at all. Land Conservation Aid. An international non-governmental organization has committed a large amount of aid to help with land conservation in our country. Our valuable natural environment is suffering, so this injection of resources to fight its decline is most welcome. Environment goes up, foreign aid received, rural socialists, but we upset the patriots because we need help from the international community. Too freaking bad. So HIV and AIDS is gone. Okay, that's going to be huge for our health. If we take a look at that real quick. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, this is going to start spiking up. I expect it to go to at least about halfway pretty soon. I'm just kind of miffed that we've really, really upset the religious. But, well, it's the best we can do right now. So, okay. We don't have a lot of points left, so I have to be very careful how I do this. I want to make the ethnic minorities happy so we can try to improve some of these guys. This guy, for example, he only has generating 1.6 for me now. He's terrible. This guy, yeah. Yeah, women and ethnic minorities, we need to prioritize them a little bit. Ethnic minorities are really upset about border controls. So if I go to border controls and reduce this, yes, immigration goes up. Yes, patriots will be unhappy. But border tensions goes down, tourism goes up, ethnic minorities and liberals are happy. So I think this is going to be worthwhile for us. Let's go ahead and confirm that. And there's not... 8 points is not a lot. What else can I do? Let me take a look at the rest of these negative events real quick. Okay, border tensions is almost gone. Ghettos is almost gone. Military interference is almost gone. Power blackouts has a little bit more to go. We need more infrastructure. It is improving, but we need more. Poor transport links is almost gone. Asthma, not a chance. Actually, I'm shocked. A bit better. I think that was, in part because of the, land's conservation aid. Cool. Water, yeah, also took a big hit. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay. Technology backwater's going down, but not enough. Uncompetitive economy, malaria, nothing we can do about that. Border tensions, I already looked at that. Okay, so 3 or 4 of these are very close to going away. I'm going to pass the Telecommuting Initiative. Why? Because it improves our infrastructure. Ever so slightly it does. Reduces car usage, which is good for the environment and for asthma. Makes parents happy, makes the urban people happy, improves relations with trade unionists, and that little bit of extra infrastructure over time will help speed up the reduction in power blackouts. So that should go away, and that's a driver toward our GDP, unemployment, health, education, and everyone dislikes that. So if I can get rid of the power blackouts, that's actually a big swing in the vote for me. Same with poor transport links, actually. A lot of people unhappy about that. Makes a big difference. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's the right call. Now I have 6 points left. Do I want to spend it, or do I want to save it? I was actually going to spend it in prisons, because I just realized we have overcrowded cells. We want extensive rehabilitation, but we want 1 more point for that. Okay. I think I need to end this video here because we're already out of time. We only passed, like, what, 6 policies? I mean, a very fast video, I know, but like I said, we are on the edge of the cliff right now, and if I do not conserve every bit of political capital, we will lose. We will lose. Even right now, I am not convinced that we're going to win. And things are looking a lot better for me now. I mean, the everyone vote is going way up. But, yeah, until I can get rid of some of these nasty crisis events, that's not going to be better. And the religious are a huge hamper to us. If we can't get the religious under control, we're doomed. It really is that simple. I'm very tempted to go for creationism versus evolution to try and reduce their membership, but that costs 30 points. And do I have 30 points? Nope. No, I do not. So instead, I'm kind of relying on technology to bring this down. I really need to improve our human development, which is actually skyrocketing right now because we got rid of HIV and AIDS. So as this goes up, people will feel less and less inclined to go to religion, I guess. But it's going to take a very, very long time for this to tick down. 32 turns of inertia. Yeah, the religious membership will not go away by the end of this game, I'm almost positive. But we're doing the best we can. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit that like button. Leave a comment with your suggestions, although I've got an idea and I'm going to move forward with it. We'll see if it works. And by the way, I've been really enjoying reading your comments for the last couple of videos, so lay them on me. I've been having a great time reading that stuff. It's really interesting hearing the different perspectives from the different political spectrum and different perspectives as far as what defines a good government, what's the legitimate role of government, you know, what even makes a government legitimate in the first place. Lots of cool stuff I've been reading so far, so by all means, keep leaving your comments. And of course, subscribe if you want to see my future content and see if I pull this off. My name has been Pravus, and I will see you guys next time.